We have with us in the studio the chief inventor, and of course the chief investor, and also the managing director and chief executive officer, Brightence International Electronics Company, Dr. Brightence Ogiwonyi, a trained medical practitioner turned electrical electronics appliances provider. Dr. Brightence, many thanks for joining us on the program. Also, it's glad to have you here on the show. Thank you. So much. Okay. We just look at where we are at in terms of provision of solution, appliances and all of that for the average man to mitigate the energy challenge. Because you recognize the fact that one of the biggest challenges that we have in Nigeria right now is access to power. From available statistics, over 70 million Nigerians do not have access to power. You, on your part, through your giftings, has been able to look at this area and try to produce appliances and equipment and facilities that will help to increase Nigerians' access to power. In that regards, let's look at the products line that are available to deepen this access to power.
Yeah, you see, like I always say, Brightence Electronics is a research establishment. We go into research to produce some products locally. I haven't looked at the problems of Nigerians. We try to find our own way of solving the problems when it comes to power, issues surrounding power. So I want to let you know that in Brightence Electronics, we manufacture Brightence inverters, Brightence automatic changeovers, Brightence phase selectors. So the latest products now are the Brightence energy saving bulb, the Brightence automatic changeovers, and the Brightence inverter batteries.
Okay. Talking about these products, what are the price range for these products, and are you currently running any discount on them to make them more affordable and accessible to boost energy access?
Yes. As part of our way to encourage our customers, we are running currently on promo, and the promo is going to end on Friday, 17th of January 2020. So like the inverters, for example, people want to buy our inverter because they can power televisions, fan, ACs, borehole, lighting points, as the case may be. So what we do is that you make a minimum deposit of 50,000 naira. We keep the said product in the company. For 4 months, you'll be making installment payment plan on the same promo price. So even when the promo seasons are over, in the same promo price, you're still going to buy the goods at the end of the day. So we give you 4 months, but the goods is kept with us. But supposing at the end of the 4th month, you are not able to make complete payment on installment basis, we give you an extra 1 month to make it a total of 5 months. But at the end of the 5th month, you are still not able to make your payment, then you will buy the product at the normal price. It's not as if your money will become having issues with us. No, your money is still intact, just that you will buy the product at the normal price at the end of the 5th month. But sometimes some people will say they want to be using the product at the same time making deposit. That is available. We call that hire purchase. So that means you will pay 60% of the said amount of money, then you pay the remaining 40% within 3 months. But there are terms and conditions guiding the hire purchase plan. Then for you using the product before, maybe you want to return the product to upgrade to a higher capacity. Maybe you have the Brightence 1000 VA that will power just light, fan and TV, and maybe a very small refrigerator, or the Brightence 800 VA inverter that will power just lighting points, no fan, no borehole, no TV, no deep freezer, no borehole, then no ACs, just lighting point, 800 VA, your laptop and basic electronics. You can return the product, upgrade to a higher capacity as long as it's our product, even if you've used the product for 10 years or 5 years. The fact that we know that the product is durable, that's why we can allow people to return the old version of the product to
get a newer version.
Yes, because
that's upgrade.
Yes, because we know that the one sold to you before is durable. If it's not durable, it's going to become shortage to our company. So because we know that, that's why we allow such plan. Then you using the product before, you can introduce this of your friends, then we'll give you the next upgrade free of charge. That's some of the things we do when it comes to discounted
because I heard
prices.
you mention automatic changeover device. Is this a new one? How does it work? Yeah.
Yes, the Brightence automatic changeover is a circuit designed because of insecurity challenges when you are using generators. For example, you switch on generator because we discovered that most persons, they don't put their generator within their flat or building apartment. They usually put the generator outside. And so we discovered that sometimes criminals might get there and start drawing the choke of the gen. You'll be thinking your generator has a problem. You may go outside to find out what the problem is. The next thing, you are being accompanied by robbers or kidnappers. I want to let you know that we now have the Brightest automatic changeover so that when they restore your public power, it will help you switch off the generator and take you back to national grid or public power. So you don't have to come out of your house to go and be switching off the gen, especially in the night, especially this festive season. And again, when there is public power, you will see the indicator light on the changeover switching on to let you know there's public power. It will now off the gen for you, so that you will be rest assured that you don't even need to go back to that manual old school method of using the changeover where you move the knob from one phase to another. Okay. No. So that this one is effortless. You are your bed sleeping, there is public power, switch off your gen, takes you back to national grid.
How would you differentiate in terms of efficiency the inverters that you produce, the solar charge controllers that you produce from others in the market?
The truth is that the inverters, being a research establishment, there are some things we did deliberately in the inverter that make them unique and outstanding when you compare it with the foreign ones. For example, if you use this, people have this challenge where they want to charge their inverter battery and they are connecting stabilizer to the charging side of the inverter. You will discover that your stabilizer has coil, the generator has coil. It's called coil-to-coil effect. It may affect the gen over time. So because of that, we deliberately put a special board in the inverter that will make the stabilizer and the gen fixed coil-to-coil effect not to be possible. So if you are using the generator now to charge our inverter battery and you have a stabilizer at the charging port, it will not give you any problem because it will prevent that coil-to-coil feedback effect. So I want to let you know that another advantage of the inverter is, apart from the fact that it can power your televisions, fan, ACs, and borehole, deep freezers, depending on the kVA you are going for, it also has this unique feature where it has a double system thunderstorm resistant facility, so that during rainy season you won't have issues when the thunder lightning becomes much. The another thing again about the product is it can prevent fire outbreak, it can prevent overloading problem. We call it the circuit breakers. So those circuit breakers are there for short circuit issues. Then again, the inverter temperature is being maintained by a double system cooling fan. But in summary, the most important advantage of buying anything from Brightence Electronics is we are the manufacturer of the said product. There's no way we can develop an after-sales service because nothing can last forever, and then we cannot help you fix it. As long as we are the producers, you must get value for your money. Then as for the change of the MPPT charge controller for solar panels, is different from the ones in the market. However, our own is a little bit more expensive than the foreign ones because that our charge controller is a circuit that does power summary. The foreign ones may not do that. Okay. So every energy trap each day, it saves them in the unit, in the device. So even if you come back from your journey or you traveled, you want to find out maybe the day before yesterday or last week if the solar panel has been working well, you just go to the date, you press it, it will take you there. And again, it can charge 12 volts to 192 volts inverter battery system. So the foreign ones won't be able to do this changing of small volt to a higher volt, and then you don't need to be replacing the charge controller. So that's why we say our one is more expensive because of these features. Okay. There are some foreign ones we sell that are cheaper. We do that because we know not everybody can afford our charge controller. Okay. But as long as the foreign one supplied to you is issued with Brightence Electronics Company receipt, be rest assured that it's as good as ours. If there's any issues with it, we can fix it.
All right, let's quickly talk about two key components in this whole gamut of discussion. Number one, batteries, very vital in the use of inverters. And then you have the solar panels, right? Also very important in the use of solar panels and whatever. Tell us more about them in terms of the key features in what you produce that differentiates what's available in the market out there.
Yes, you see, for example, the solar panel, the unique thing about the panel is we design the panel according to Nigerian weather conditions. Okay. So many times when customers will call for our panel, we like to know the region where you are located. If you are in the northern part, there's a special panel that can work well in the northern part. If you are in the southern part, there's a special panel that can work well in the southern part. However, our solar panel has a shelf life of 20 years. 20 years shelf life, but we give warranty of 2 years. Then another thing about the panel is it does not drag thunder. It's different from the ones in the market, because during rainy season, thunder is a source of electricity. So if you have our panel, it sees that thunder lightning as abnormal source of power. Okay. So it will not damage your electronics. And again, you don't need to buy thunder arrestor while using our own charge solar panel. You don't need to also re-earth a house, because we discovered that sometimes the customers might not be the owner of the residence where they live. So for you to be digging 6 feet to re-earth a house that is not yours because you have solar panel, putting the chemicals, salt, and the rod into 6 feet in a house that is not yours, it doesn't make sense. Okay. So that's why we give you a panel that you wouldn't need to put under arrestor there, you wouldn't need to re-earth the house, and it's movable. If you are relocated to your permanent house, you can take it easily. Yes, you can take it easily. Then the battery is unique because, first of all, it's dry cell, is standardized and has a certificate approval from Standard Organization of Nigeria. Meaning you can export the batteries to neighboring countries. Okay. The battery can work well with not only our inverters, also with other local-made inverters or foreign inverters also. But the thing is, the battery is unique because it's dry cell, it's designed in such a way that it must be durable. So the shelf life of the battery is 2 to 7 years, but we give warranty of 1 year for the battery. So the battery does not have any health hazard implication associated with the use of wet cell battery,
so tell us more about the Brightence alternator booster, which I know has been one of your brand that is top selling. Tell us more about it.
Yes, the Brightence alternator booster is a circuit designed for dry cleaners, tailors, fashion designers, hoteliers who have laundry service department. The aim of the booster is to divide the surge that goes to the gen. You know, each time you plug your pressing iron to your generator, you will hear the gen make this dragging, adjusting sound. For each time the gen makes that sound, you are straining the bearing, pistons, alternator shaft of the generator. Before you know it, we need to buy half engine. And it's expensive to buy half engine in the economic situation of the country at the moment. So because of that, this booster is designed, however, not to make your generator become noiseless or soundproof noiseless gen. No, your gen will still work according to the manufacturer's design. The only thing is when you plug your generator, you plug the press iron on the booster, that dragging effect you hear on the gen, it would reduce it, meaning that it divides the surge that was going to the gen into two. Half of the surge comes to the booster, half of the surge goes to the gen, thereby prolonging the life of the generator. So if you want to know whether the booster is working, plug your pressing iron on the booster after owning the gen, listen to the sound of the gen, then remove the pressing iron from the booster, plug it directly to the gen, and observe the differences. Okay. So the aim of the booster is to prolong the shelf life of generators. It's highly recommended for those who are into fashion designers, tailors, dry cleaners, hoteliers that have laundry service departments because of this festive season, much petrol.
You have made some new innovations in the production of electric bulbs. What is unique about these bulbs, Brightence bulbs?
You know, the truth is, Brightence Electronics Company is a research establishment. I always say that. You see, we looked at customers' complaints when it comes to the use of prepaid meters. Okay. Many a times, they will use prepaid meter. Within a short period of time, their cars are exhausted. They need to get another prepaid meter unit. Now, because of that, we now started manufacturing Brightence energy-saving bulb. It comes in two ways, the 5 watt and 12 watt. So we have both screws and pin of the bulbs. Okay. So the 5 watt is far brighter than the conventional 18 watt bulb in the market, while the 12 watt is far brighter than the 40 watt conventional bulb you find the energy saving bulb in the market, and the same 12 watt is brighter than the 100 watt incandescent bulb. That's the bulb you are looking at on the screen. Okay. You see how beautiful it is. So it's highly recommended for people also use inverters so that your inverter battery does not get drained on time. Then also people who have generators, hoteliers that own surrounding lights or fence lights, if you buy the 5 watt of the bulb, you can imagine that it will conserve your energy. So
and then you have more brightness in your environment.
Okay, and you spend so much money on diesel.
Let's quickly conclude now in terms of your strategy of giving back by way of training. Where is the office address of Brightence International Electronics?
All right. As part of our company corporate social responsibility, entrepreneurship programs, technical skill acquisition and vocational studies, we've started going from different secondary schools, training students in secondary school how to reproduce some of these units. So we teach SS1 to SS3 how to make the product. Then those who are in science classes, how to make and assemble the various analog inverters. While those that are non-science classes, we train them on how the installations are done to charge the battery with NEPA or public power generators or solar panel as a means of charging the battery. So that by the time the secondary school children are through with their WAEC and NECO, they can fall back to themselves as self-employed or student entrepreneurs. Then also, those in the university want to get practical skill acquisition program, come to Brightence for a practical skill acquisition knowledge, because anything you are going to build in Brightence Electronics, you will take it back to your sponsors. However, if you want to reach us in Brightence Electronics company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, near UBTH in Ugbowo, Benin City. We open our office on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday only. Monday, Wednesday, Friday only from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to either do productions or installation of product paid by other customers based on our staff strength. The phone number has been on the screen since, but if you wish to reach me directly on WhatsApp, the number is 080-894-62794. You can like Brightence Electronics Company Facebook page and get more details, or search videos of Brightence on YouTube, and you are home and dry with us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brightence Ugumayi, Chief Inventor, Chief Investor, MD CEO of Brightence International Electronics, for coming and sharing some of your new products with us.
Thank you.
Well, that's our package for today.